Hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany, and today we are participating in Mrs. Wages Week. During Mrs. Wages Week, 7 channels will be bringing awesome Mrs. Wages recipes for you guys to enjoy. These channels include Tulilu Create, Linda's Pantry. Linda's Pantry, Sutton's Days, I almost did it. These channels include Tulilu Creates, Fermented Homestead, Linda's Pantry, Pike Creek Farm, Prepper Potpourri, and Sutton's Days. Nailed it. For today's video, we are going to be making medium salsa. First up, we're gonna go ahead and scald our tomatoes so we can get the skins off. You're gonna go ahead and scald your tomatoes in boiling water for 3 minutes. Then take them out and put them into cold water right away. After you have finished with that, go ahead and cut the cores out. Remove the skins. And chop them up. Make sure you keep all of the tomato liquids. Next up, you're gonna go ahead and combine your tomatoes with half a cup of 5% acidity vinegar and 1 packet of Mrs. Wages salsa. Bring this mixture up to a boil and then simmer for about 10 minutes. Now, you can go ahead and serve this right away hot. You can put it in the fridge and serve it cold, or you can go ahead and can it like we're gonna do today. Okay, so now that our salsa has been simmering for 10 minutes, we also have our water bath canner started getting hot, and we're gonna go ahead and fill up our jars. This smells divine. Okay, so we are gonna go for 1/2 inch headspace for this recipe. Make sure you clean off the rims. You don't want anything getting in the way of your seal. Get your lid on there. And your ring. And into the water bath canner we go. So we did end up with 5 pints, just like the recipe said we would, but we do have a teeny bit left over and we're gonna do a taste test. That is very, very good. There's some type of spice in there, some kind of a dried spice. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it kicks in afterwards and it is really, really good. I wonder what that is. But you can also taste the turmeric, and there is a little bit of spice, but it is medium for sure. That's a winner. You guys should definitely try this. Now that we have our jars in our canner, we're going to wait for it to come back up all the way to a full rolling boil. And then we are going to go ahead and set our timer. After it's at a full rolling boil, we're gonna set our timer for 40 minutes. Our 40 minutes is up. I just turned off the heat. I'm gonna remove the lid and let it still sit in the hot water for about 5 to 10 minutes before I take out the jars. And it's as easy as that. I'm going to definitely recommend Mrs. Wages. It makes things so much easier and the flavors are delicious. Make sure you head on over to all the other channels that are bringing you Mrs. Wages recipes all this week. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Hamakua Homestead. I'll see you again soon.